This is my 1300 GS on its first gravel road ride, and that's my friend Chris's. What year is it?
89.
89 GS 100 PD. Look at that thing. Hopefully I'm not going to get us lost. Yeah. What a beautiful day. 63 degrees. Partly cloudy. We rode up from Asheville and stopped at Trust General Store, which is a little gas station right on a pretty popular road for cyclists, motorcyclists. And they've got good food, so we had lunch. And now we're out exploring. Chris recently transplanted here from California with his wife, and I met him through music, and he runs a recording studio, or like a project recording studio, and our band recorded there last weekend. And he's also a cyclist, motorcyclist. Yeah, so he's ridden some of the area, but I'm hoping to introduce him to some new roads. And we only have a day, so probably have about 4 more hours before I need to turn around and go home, because it's like 2 hours or more, a little more, back to my house. On the interstate coming up, it was real nice to have that cruise control, the adaptive following, real easy, and 2 hours plus in the seat and feel fine, not sore yet. Of course, now we've done another hour or so to get to this point. I'm still feeling out the manners on gravel with this bike. Yeah, it's got the stock enduro tires, or the stock knobby tires, which I think are called K-Roo 4. Seem to be doing all right. The bike is big, of course, compared to like my DR650. But I still feel more comfortable on this than I did on my Tiger 1200 in this kind of riding. And of course, haven't done much of this since the crash from last year, so still a little apprehensive, or let's just say a little bit more careful. But man, what a machine this is, and what a day. But yeah, I'm gonna run up to Buzzard's Roost. Been up there many times, shown it a couple times on my videos, but I don't think Chris has walked out on the edge, so that'll be cool. We'll go down the other side of Buzzard's Roost, and I'm going to not take the Goat Path Road, because I don't think that's really a GS kind of ride. I don't think so. Last time I did it, I went down it on the DR650, and it was great fun, but I'm just not sure. I also don't really know Chris's riding level, but he's hanging right back there. So just going to take it kind of chill today. But there's an alternate way down. It's a little bit longer. By the way, I took him to the entrance of Hurricane Creek, and it's totally closed. They had giant rocks piled up at the entrance to it. I guess just after Hurricane Helene, maybe it just got too damaged down there. Anyway, yeah. Not that I was going to go down it anyway, but I just stopped for a minute and we talked about it. But yeah, Hurricane Creek not happening for a while. I'm glad though that I got to ride it back in the day when it was before it was all rutted up and eaten up by Jeeps and 4x4s and side-by-sides or whatever. Still a number of trees down up here. There's one section of Highway 63 on the way up to Trust that was, one lane was washed away. They had one of those temporary stoplights. Yeah. If we get done and back to downtown in time, I'd like to ride around a little bit and look, see how things are progressing. We looked a little bit last weekend when we took a lunch break from recording studio session and rode kind of down by the river. Places you've probably seen in Angie's video. Went and took a look. I mean, it's progress. It's slow progress, but at least there's not like cars and trucks down in the river anymore. All right, coming out of the forest now, crossing I-40. See what this looks like these days. Area and road closed. Construction ahead. Local resident only. Do not follow GPS. Road impassable. It says road is impassable. I wonder where. You want to go up and see? Okay. Maybe we can go up to Buzzard Roost and back down. Let's see. What does this say? Oh. Okay. Do not enter. Well. We're going to head back toward Harmondin. Bypass Hartford, which is the town I was trying to think of the name of, and then just head up to I don't know, kind of towards Del Rio, I guess. I think this road is one of the Trans-America Trail routes. I think on Sam's route, you come down this and then you can optionally take Hurricane Creek. Yeah, this is cool. Pretty steep. Yeah, we used to do this road a lot back in the 2000s, because I remember we would come down this road and then pop out in that horse campground. But somehow back then I never knew about Max Patch. If you don't know what Max Patch is, it's like a hill. It's a bald hill, and there's a parking area, and you can hike up to the top. And the Appalachian Trail crosses over the center of the top, and it's a real scenic view. You can see, whew, that's muddy there. You can see multiple states from on top of Max Patch. Now this is familiar. I'm wondering, did we do this road recently? Oh boy. Oh shit. It's just a mud puddle, but you know. You never know. All right, we're turning around again. This road just turned all of a sudden into mud, and there's like, it's all rutted up from like side by sides or 4x4. So we're going back down to the end of this road, and going to head over to Max Patch. From Max Patch, probably up to Hot Springs, and yeah, begin the turn back to Asheville. I'm not trying to set any personal records today in the mud. Hey friends, well, the GoPro battery died yesterday, and I was in the process of trying to hook up my external Nightcore battery charger, which will pretty much power a GoPro directly for a whole day. But I was hooking that up, couldn't find the cable. I guess it fell out of my pocket somewhere, it's just gone. But I actually dropped the chin mount that goes on my helmet and didn't realize it, and then Chris was rolling his bike around, and he accidentally ran over it and broke it. So there was no more filming that day. But it was a good time. Glad I went up and did it. We didn't get a whole lot of riding in, but you know, it was cool to have a little taste just on a Sunday afternoon. But I did get a chance to ride behind him after we passed what's it called, Max Patch, and battery fiasco, GoPro fiasco happened. We switched, and he led, and I followed him, and he's a really good rider. He's kind of fearless in the gravel. He grew up riding gravel roads in Oregon, and also really quick on the twisties on that old GS. But anyway, it was a good time, and I didn't really get a lot of great video, but it was interesting to see that Hurricane Creek is closed, as well as the Buzzard's Roost Road. But that Buzzard's Roost hopefully will be repaired. Maybe not this year, but definitely in the spring I'll get up and do a big ride up there again. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy.